Dodgers have some big names out there on the market. Let's start with Teoscar Hernández, and then I'm going to re-tee you on the two pitchers off the Dodgers roster in the World Series. But let's start with the outfielder. Teoscar's got to be getting a lot of interest.
He is. And if Teoscar does not go back to Dodger Stadium for 2025, I'm going to make this bold prediction here on November the 22nd. I believe he will go to the American League East. And he has phenomenal career numbers at Fenway Park. Now, the Red Sox have been linked and mentioned a little bit with Juan Soto. I'll tell you right now, based on what I've been told, I'll be surprised if Juan Soto becomes a Red Sox. And so if Juan Soto goes somewhere else, and again, most likely that somewhere else would be New York City. And so if Soto signs with the Yankees or the Mets, get ready to listen to a lot of conversation about Teoscar and the Boston Red Sox. I could also see the Baltimore Orioles being involved there too. But I think the top two candidates right now to sign Teoscar Hernández, the Dodgers and the Red Sox.
Makes a lot of sense. And Boston flirted with Teoscar when he signed with the Dodgers a year ago at this time as well. Let's hit you on the two pitchers. Jack Flaherty's out there on the market. Walker Buehler completely remade his market with a terrific World Series performance. Where for those guys in 2025?
Well, let's start with Buehler. And what an amazing story it would be if Buehler winds up pitching in 2025 where he threw this final pitch of the World Series in 2024. I've been told there is at least some mutual interest between Walker Buehler and the New York Yankees. And while that would be an amazing storyline, certainly it's not unprecedented that you would see someone join a team that they vanquished in the World Series the previous year. Now, here's what Walker did in the playoffs. He got better as October went along. We know this, the New York Yankees, with some comings and goings in their rotation, they are looking for rotation help. They also, by the way, remember back to the trade deadline, they were involved in the Jack Flaherty sweepstakes. They would not sign off on the medicals. Jack Flaherty helped the LA Dodgers win the World Series pitching in his hometown. So the Yankees could still be involved on Flaherty as well. The other team, and I cringe a little bit as I say this because I'm sure it's going to stimulate some debate. Let's not forget who his manager used to be in St. Louis, Mike Shildt. Now, the Padres. I'd be a little surprised if he crosses that Rubicon in that NL West rivalry, given how intense things got, especially now Jack Flaherty has, as a part of his legacy, helping his hometown Dodgers win the World Series. But the admiration that Mike Shildt has for Jack Flaherty did not dissipate. As intense as things got in the playoffs, there is still that respect. And so while the Padres might be secondary to the Dodgers and Yankees as possible Flaherty landing spots, we can't totally eliminate it, nor can we eliminate another SoCal team, the Angels, who are known to be involved in the market for starting pitchers as well.
That's a hot take.
Couple of hot takes there. Angels kicking the tires on a guy that is very familiar with that part of the world. Those are some interesting comps and connections. JP, thanks for all the reporting from the 12 and from Japan and from Taiwan. It's been great having you boots on the ground the last couple of weeks. Safe travels home, friend. Way to go.
Sounds great. I'll be back in touch from the great state of Michigan next week, my friends. Thanks for doing this around-the-clock coverage. I appreciate it very much.
Awesome. JP Morosi giving us some really great stuff for the last couple of weeks out there.